You're dangerously obsessed with a narcissistic thief, a manipulator, and a murderer. His name is Berlin. But the man who made millions of people fall in love with this monster, he might be even more fascinating. Today, we're diving into the truth behind one of television's most unforgettable characters, Berlin versus Pedro Alonso, and trust me, stick around until the end. Berlin is pure chaos, arrogant, selfish, cruel, a man who treats rules like suggestions and people like chess pieces. But Pedro Alonso, he's almost the complete opposite, a painter, a writer, a deeply spiritual thinker, fascinated by consciousness, symbolism, and the mysteries of human nature. He even wrote a massive novel exploring themes like reincarnation, identity, and alternate realities. And when Pedro talks about playing Berlin, he doesn't describe it like acting. He describes it almost like entering another state of mind, as if he's borrowing a personality instead of creating one. Now, here's where things get interesting. When Money Heist first aired, Berlin was never supposed to become a fan favorite. In fact, many viewers saw him as deeply disturbing, and honestly, they weren't wrong. He's manipulative, violent, and morally impossible to defend, yet somehow, audiences couldn't look away. Then came the shock. Berlin died, and that was supposed to be the end, but fans refused to let him go. His popularity exploded. Flashbacks kept bringing him back. Eventually, he became one of the most talked about characters in the entire franchise. And then, something almost unheard of happened. A dead character got his own spin-off series, not because the story demanded it, because the audience demanded it. That's the power of charisma, and Pedro Alonso has it in absurd amounts. He took a character who should have been hated and turned him into someone people couldn't stop watching. Which brings us to an uncomfortable question. Berlin is objectively a terrible human being. So why do so many people love him? Is it because we're fascinated by villains? Because we secretly admire confidence? Or is Pedro Alonso's performance simply so powerful that it makes us forget who Berlin really is? So, be honest, does loving Berlin make us overlook the monster, or does it prove that Pedro Alonso delivered one of the greatest villain performances in modern television? Tell me what you think in the comments.